Hello, good afternoon, one and all. Good afternoon, Shafola. Good afternoon, Christine. Good afternoon, Peter. Good afternoon, Kirushalini. Good afternoon, Abraham. Good afternoon, Jackson. Good afternoon, Maiga. Good afternoon, Simon. Good afternoon, Jimmy. Good afternoon, Mainza. Good
Hello,
afternoon,
Master.
Victor.
Turandina badepite bayasomye turanda singa tetwakala atutwale funa uniform kanje
I'm giving you a minute. Let everyone get settled. I'm also taking a minute of time. Let others join. We'll start exactly after 60 seconds. Okay, what was the topic last we were seeing? I think profit and loss. Was that the topic? Profit and loss. What was the last topic? Am I audible? What was the last topic we did? Profit loss and discount. Okay. Shall I go on with the next one? Any doubts with those the previous classes? That was good. Okay. So go on with the next. That's great. I'm just giving you a brief about a topic, then we will get into that. Ratio and proportion. Okay, very easy one. Yeah, I will do it. I think already the last class we did with the quiz of profit and loss. So this class I'll give you, but let's see how the time permits. We can take on that. Is that okay, Mensa? Because the last class we have done with the quiz and the quiz questions and revision. Yes, timetable says it is ranking for today, but we are somewhat behind because of the percentage and profit and loss topic. We are somewhat behind with uh, the topics. So let's say ratio proportion and then percentage to ratio conversion. Very small topics. We can do that. And then averages. Okay, averages, profit and loss we have done. So partnership, ages. So these five topics are there. Today, as much as we can cover. So then we can start with ranking. So tomorrow also directions will not take time. So no worries. Ranking and directions even tomorrow we can do. In case today it takes and tomorrow also it takes time to cover with ratio, proportion, and then ages, averages, these topics, then what we do is we can do it on Saturday, no problem. This Saturday mostly I will be there. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday for this week I'm there. Okay, so there is an extra class, so nothing to worry. In case of anything not covered, we can match it up over there. Okay, Francis. Okay. So ratio first I'll teach with the concepts and then you can start with the questions. It's so simple. The topic would be simple, but yes, you need some effort to solve it. It's just the fraction. Already we have seen the basics of the topic, so I'll not go very depth into that. As much as we can, slightly just to touch it, I will do it. Okay. You know all the topics already. These topics are already done. Fraction, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, These things are already done. Just a minute. Okay, just let me know if the screen is visible. Oh, just a minute. Yeah, so very interesting topic. I can say that yes, it's a continuity of percentage. If you want, you can take it like that also. Okay. Okay. So first one, A is to B. This is the way to write the ratio. Now the question is, the symbol is called as is to, and why do we write it in this format? What's the need for us to write it in this format? Why do we write in ratio format? So that means, if, let me say that you got 30 marks and your friend got 40 marks, and I say that it is 30 is to 40, or in short, I can call it as 3 is to 4. Okay, so why do we write it like this? A into B, no, A is to B, IS. Into means multiplication. Yes, the exact word is comparing things. Got it? Comparing. This is the only thing is the essential thing to understand about the ratio. Got it right? Fine. Now, this 1 by, now let's take this 3. 3 is to 4 can be written as 30 is to 40. Yes? 30 is to 40. Or I can write this as 6 is to 8. Can I write it? I can write even as 15 is to 20. But if I simplify all these, my answer, final answer is always going to be 3 by 4. So then these things are called its proportion. I think related to proportion, we have already solved some questions. For example, 1 by 2 equals to x of 16. What will be in the place of x? That's it, done. Okay, proportion is done. So this would be 8. That is what is equally equating it. Over, right? Any doubts? Anyone? What is proportion? Any doubts? Anyone? Yeah. Now the next one. How many members can I compare? Can I have only A's to B? Can I have it as only A's to B? Hello, Nilofer. Is there only A's to B? Can I compare only A and B? Can I compare only two members? No, even more. Yes, I can have it as C or even D or E. It goes on. Okay, how many other members I want? I can compare. And next, let's say A and B. Okay, and splitting them into two. A has 10 chocolates and B has 15 chocolates. So let's say, yeah, this is the beginning, no worries. Laugh it. It's just ratio comparing two people. That's all. We have just started. Okay, 10 is to 15. Let's say A and B are given with 10 chocolates and 15 chocolates. Then what is the total number of chocolates? Total number of chocolates? Okay, just look how to connect ratio to percentage. I'm connecting ratio and percentage. So 25 chocolates equals to 100 percentage. 100 percentage. Okay, in this, it is given to A and B. For A it is 10, for B it is 15. So now A how many percentage and B how many percentage of chocolates do they have in percentage? If you can answer me, that would be great. No, in percentage, not in ratio. In ratio, it is 2 is 3, 3. Correct. No worries about it. It's correct. Everyone are right. In percentage, how much they are? Mainsa was correct. Good. So total there are 25 chocolates. So in that 10 chocolates and 15 chocolates, how much they are in this? Forty percentage and 60 percentage. That was good. Okay, now let's come to ratio. He got 2, he got 3. You say this is 40 percentage and you say this is 60 percentage. Good. And total is 100 percentage. It's good. Then what is the total number of ratio? Total ratio parts. Yes, it's 5. Okay. Number of chocolates, it's 10, 15, and total is 25. Right. Now in this, how do we get that 5? So 10 plus 15 is 25, total chocolate. The same thing, after finding ratio, if I add them, so that will be 5. The 5 is 100 percentage. Then they both got it in 40 percentage and 60 percentage. Now how do I write it as 10 divided by 25 will be the fraction. And for this person, 15, that is B, 15 divided by 25 will be the fraction. Okay, so when I said 10 by 25, it's 2 by 5. 15 by 25 is nothing but 3 by 5. 2 by 5, 3 by 5. So 2 by 5, what is 1 by 5 in percentage? If you know that, you will be able to say what is 2 by 5 in percentage and what is 3 by 5 in percentage. What is 2 by 5 in percentage and 3 by 5 in percentage? So 1 by 5 is 20, then 2 by 5 is 40, yes. Then 3 by 5 is 60. Francis, check it, please. Francis, check your answer. Oh, that's okay. Understood the concept, right? Now, I'll give you a ratio question. If you can say it right in percentages, then directly we'll do all the question based on percentage itself. That's all. I hope now you understand how to connect ratio to percentage. Is it yes? Any doubts over here? Let me know. I'll explain or we'll go on to the next. Thank you, Danny. Fine. So I'm giving you a question. Find me what are their shares in percentage. Okay. I'm giving their ratio share and you find and tell me what is their percentage share. Is that okay? So A, B, and C are salaried and their salary is in the ratio of 1 is to 1 is to 2. No, still the basic questions. I'll give you the questions. These are basic things for you to solve. 1 is to 1 is to 2. Find their individual pay in percentage. Very good, Mainza. That was good. Most of you got it. Can I give you the next question? If you get it, I'm taking you to the next level of ratio. Yes, good, Simon. I think most of your answers are right. Can I give you the next one? It's fine, Annie. Solve it. I'll give you some time. I'm sorry. I think no, I ended up. I'll just give you again. Okay, no worries. I pressed on the space bar, and unfortunately, I think that could be the shortcut key. It ended it. I'm just sharing it again. Okay, I hope you're able to see. And here's the question. Uh, A is to B is to C equals 1 is to 2 is to 5 is the ratio. Convert into percentage. Convert their share in percentage. My guy and mine both got it. That was good. I like your speed both. Good Shofola. Good Peter. Kushalini also got it. That is great. Good. Said, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I could not understand your language. Maybe you need to translate. Victor, that was good. Sam Asiko, Victor, that was good. Francis was good. Okay. Fine. Yes, there are total 8 parts. Okay. So total parts equals to 8. So 1 by 8, 2 by 8, and 5 by 8. So 1 by 8 is 12.5, 2 by 8 is 25, and 5 by 8 is 62.5. That was good. Okay, shall we go on with the next one? Because A, B, C ratio is 1 to 3. If I add 5 plus 2 plus 1, that is 8. Okay. Zaban, 1 plus 2 plus 5 equals to 8, Zaban. That's all. Yes. Yes, Annie. We'll add the numbers and make the denominator 8. Okay. So 8, total number. Total is added and returned in the denominator. The total is always 100 percentage equals to 100 percentage. Total is 8 is equal to 100%. Now I'm finding for individual. Total parts, not total ratio, total parts. This is ratio and individual one of them is called part. A's part is 1, B's part is 2, C's part is 5. That's great, Irene. Fine, can I clear it? Okay. Next one, some examples. I hope you know. Yes, this is concept. Yes, it's a concept. Okay, it's a concept. Christian, what is your doubt? Make it fast. You got it. Okay, fine. Don't confuse. I thought you didn't get it. There are plenty of questions to do it. Don't worry. This question is just only for an example. I'm showing you how to convert ratio to percentage. It will help you out somewhere. Let's go on to the next. Like that, if I give you questions, we would be wasting time. There are lots to learn. Okay. Don't stick on one question. I'll give you plenty of questions. Don't worry at all. Got it? Yes. Okay, now A and B, let's say, good. Yes, Mainza. A and B are in the ratio 6:7. Okay. So let's say total uh, total mark. Their total mark of A and B mark is 130. Then what is their individual total part? What is their total part? 13. What is their individual mark? What is their individual mark? Yes, that's out of 60 and 70. That was good. Now, what we do is, second one to know is A and B ratio is 6:7. Total mark is 130. What is their individual mark? So that is total parts, ratio part is 13. So 13 parts is equals to total mark 130. Then one part is 10. If one part is 10, over here I have A as 6 parts, 6 ratio parts, and this is 7 ratio parts. 6 ratio parts means 60, 7 ratio parts means 70. That's all. You get it, Nilofer? Okay, next one. A and B ratio is 3:5. Okay. So now A receives. Others, can you hear me? A receives 20 rupees. Thank you all. Thank you very much. Nilofer, check on your side. Can anyone text him to check on his side? So A receives, let's say 40. Okay, shillings less. 40 shillings. Yes, money. A receives 40 shillings less than B. Then what is their amount? What is A's amount and what is B's amount? This type of question already we have done. Profit and loss. Maiga, can you unmute yourself? Maiga, can you unmute yourself? Maiga,
Yes, sir.
yeah. So what is your doubt?
No, I don't see it very well, but now I see it.
Are you seeing now?
I didn't see it. Yeah, now I see it.
Okay, okay, fine. Anybody else not able to see the board? Anyone? Okay. Shall we go on with the next one? Think. I'll give you the answer, but still think. Peter answer is wrong. And Peter, read it well. Their difference is 40. If I subtract 15 and 25, I get only 10. That's not going to happen. Not to make it anything with formula, it's a very simple one. We have already done in a percentage question based on fruit price. It was being sold at a 20% profit, and suddenly he's trying to increase his profit by 25%. Then the price increased by 30 rupees more, or 30 shilling, 35 shillings more. Then what was the cost price? This was the question. I hope you remember that question. It's the same as it is. Adamo got the right answer. That was great, Adamo. See, he asked, I don't know how to solve, and now he has given the answer. That was good. We've already done the same concept in profit and loss. If you can just think of it, you'll get the answer. But just subtracting them. Yes. Good, Francis. So 3 minus 5 is 2. And the same thing, B minus A is 40. B minus A equals to 40, and the ratio is B minus A is 2 parts. Always remember the ratios are in parts. So B minus A is 2 parts, B minus A amount is 40. Okay, any doubts with this? Anyone have doubts? So what is 1 part? If 40 is of 2 parts, what is 1 part? One part is 20. So now A has 3 parts and B has 5 parts. So 3 parts is equals to 60 and 5 parts equals to 100. So the difference between B minus A is 40. That's all. Got it right? A is 60, B is 100. If I subtract them, yes, I'm getting 40. Any doubts? My God. A is of 3 parts, B is of 5 parts. I will not call it as 3 ratio, 5 ratio. Okay, I will call it as 5 parts, 3 parts. Done. A receives 40 less than B. That means difference between them is 40. Any doubts with that? The same way I'm subtracting the ratio. 5 parts minus 3 parts is 2 parts. Are you getting it? So 40 is of 2 parts, then 1 part is 20. That's all. Ratio, I'll read it as individually them as parts. That means this much only you can have, this much only you can have. It has been fixed already. He's going to get 3, he's going to get 5. If he gets 6, 10, 12, he's getting 12, he'll get 25. Okay. Not 25. Okay. For 20. If he gets 12, he'll get 20. So like that, it keeps going on. Proportion will keep going on. So 3 parts and 5 parts. 5 minus 3 is 2. The same way, amount difference is also 40. So the amount difference and the ratio difference would be same. That means always equal. Is that now clear? Annie, are you now clear, Annie? Okay. Last one, A and B ratio 3:4. A gets, A alone gets, let's say 420. I just want you to make your calculation because that is why. A gets 420, A and B ratio 3 and 4. What is the value of B? If you can answer for this, then you're almost done with the topic. Oh, Lewis, that is question. Please don't get too much confused and don't overthink. I've given you question. A and B 3:4. A is 420. What is B? That is a question. Please do listen. Yes, Francis is correct. Grigor Ichepita, you're wrong. Yes, Peter and Francis are correct. Means is correct. Lewis, try it. It's a question. Yeah. Because everyone are trying, Francis. Let's give some time for the others to try. Okay, 420 equals to 3 parts. 420 equals to 3 parts. If this is equals to 3 parts, then what is 4 parts? Okay, I have to find it. So 3 parts equal to 420, then 1 part equals to 140, dividing it by 3. So 4 parts equals to, I'm multiplying 1 part with 4 part, 440, so that I get 560. So there are the 3 rules. I'll just type it. So that makes you easy. So remember, total ratio equals to total parts. I'll just type it somewhere over here at the bottom. Okay. Color, yeah, black is fine. Total parts equals to total amount or mark, whatever. Okay. Total amount. Next one. Difference of parts. Equals to difference of amounts. This is just for concept for you to know how to use these 3. Yeah, it's a simple cross multiplication. You can do it. Last one, individual parts equals to individual amount. Okay, 3 concepts. The first one, just look carefully. I have added the total parts, that is 130, and the total part is 13, total mark is 130, total parts is 13 parts, and 130 is equal to 13 I get for 1 part. Now I'll distribute that for B and A. The same thing, the next question, difference between A and B is 40. When I find difference between A and B, then I have to difference the ratio also. The ratio difference is equal to amount difference, or the ratio parts difference is equal to the amount difference. Did you get that? Good. And the third one, individual amount equal to individual parts. The third one, A is being said as 3 parts of ratio, and A is having an amount of 420. Now they're asking for B. So what I do, 420 is equal to 3 parts, then I'm finding for B that is 4 parts. That's all. So we'll go on with the questions. If you're clear with this, just take a look of it. The entire thing will go on based on these 3 things only. Can I go on with the next one? Oh, it was applied everywhere. Okay, fine. I'll just stop the screen to share another screen with the details. Okay, I'm now sharing some questions. So then you need to solve one by one. Ensure that you use the last 3 methods which I told. And at the beginning stage, some methods have been taught to you. So I want you to think only based on those. Questions are going to be very simple. The only thing is, how do you apply the logic over there? Okay, the questions are very simple ones, so nothing to worry about it. Did you get that? Any doubts? Let me know. We can clear it now as of, or later again, you should not take time to solve. The ratio questions are very easy. One, divisibility rule plays a very big role. If you know divisibility rule, still you can solve with the options. Got that right? First is 2 questions alone. Read it. The first one itself quite could be difficult. And second one, yes, likely you have to think. Yes, you think and solve. So then you're ready to attack. Wow, that's nice. Chofalo is having big energy. I hope my screen is visible now. Only one option, not both the option. Listen, go. Choose only one. Oh, you mean the first question, second question? Okay. That's good. Shall we solve it? Here's the first one. A and B have 1210. So 1210 they have to gather. So 4 by 15 of A, of means multiplication, of A is equal to 2 by 5 of B. So I need to simplify them. You do cross multiplication and do what? So no worries. Everything is any method, the answer is right. So nothing to worry about it. So it's gonna be B by A equals to 2 by 3, or A by B is equals to 3 by 2. B by A is equals to 2 by 3. When I say A by B, that is equals to 3 by 2. Okay, or A is to B equals to 3 is to. Lofer will check it. Yes. Okay. Now they said that the amount is going to get split. How much does B have? So I'm dividing it by 5 first of all. 1210 divided by 5, and then I'm going to find it for B. That is just shares. Okay, 1210. So I'm dividing it. So yes, this is one time. So that is 2, 4, 2. Okay, so 242 into 2, 484. Yes. So the B has how much? 484. Okay, 2 times 2 by 5. That we know B's ratio is 2 by 5 times the amount is, the total amount is 1210. So 1210 equals to 5, and I want to find for 2. So when it cross multiplies, I get 1210. Okay, 1210 divided by 5 times 2. Are you okay with that? Is that clear with the first one? Shall we go on with the next? Look here, 4 by 15 multiplied by 8, cross multiply it with 2 by 5 of B. Okay, if you multiply it and cross multiply A by B, you will get a ratio. What is that ratio? So it is, this is for one time, this is for two times, and this is for one time, and this is for three times. So A by B is equal to 3 by 2, or B by A is equal to 2 by 3. Okay, B by A is 2 by 3. Now the total amount is 1210. Total parts is 5. So 1210 equals to 5. 1210 equals to 5 parts. Then what is B's part? B's part is 2 parts. So 2P equal to X. Finding the value of 2. Shall we go on the next question? Okay. Two numbers respectively 20% and 30% more than the third one. When I use the word more in the percentage, what do you have to do? When you use more in the percentage word, what we have to do? It's 20 more, 50 more. Then what are the two numbers? No. Yes, 120. It's 120. And next one is yes, yeah, 120, 150. And the next one, the third number, more than the third number is going to remain 100. It's going to be 120, it's going to be 150, and the third number will remain the same. In percentage, find the ratio of the two numbers. That means these both, the two numbers ratio. Okay, 0 and 0. And with third table, this is 4 and this is 5. So hence, gap with 4 is to 5. This is the answer. You all got it? Okay, so now I'm equating them. Jackson, can you tell me which is not clear for you? You can unmute yourself and tell me which is not clear for you. Please do not take more time. Make it fast. Jackson, which is not clear? Jackson, unmute yourself and tell me which is not clear for you. Make it fast, Jackson.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Jackson. What was your doubt? Yeah.
So I don't understand where that 120 and 150 where come from.
Okay, where you were in the profit and loss class?
What?
You were in the previous class yesterday.
Yeah.
When I say percentage is 20 more, 50 more, what should I do?
More. It's to addition. You take 100 percentage and then you add what you have, what the percentage you have.
Okay, now what is the first number and second number in percentage?
First number percentage is 20 percentage.
What is the first number and the second number in percentage?
20 percentage and 50 percentage.
It is 120 percentage and 150 percentage because the word more is mentioned over here. Okay, this is the first number,
Yeah.
this is the second number, and this is the third number. They both are bigger than the third number, 20 and 50.
Yes.
So it is 120 and 150. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So now they're asking what is the ratio of the first and second number. So what is the ratio of 150 and 120? So first is 120 and then next is 150. What is the ratio of it? That means I have to simplify and make it smaller.
Oh.
No, you cannot. Shuffle missing interception. Yes. 120 and 150 divide it and make it smaller. Division. 120, 150, 0 and 0 simplify. Now I have 12 and 15. 12 and 15 and third table, this is 4 and this is 5, so I get 4 by 5. Did you get it? Yeah. Okay, that's great. Okay, next person. Any other doubt? Anyone else? Any doubts? Any doubts? Shall we go on with the next one? Okay. Can I clear it? So you all clear. So I want to clear the board. Can I clear the board? Yes or no? I assume yes. Okay, thank you. Three questions, easy ones. We solve all the three, and then we will get over there with the ratio. Just a minute. Ready? Here comes the question. Three questions, and you can take some time to solve it. Is it all clear? Any doubts? Okay, take it. That was good. I can see a few answers. I'm giving you last 2 minutes. So if anyone not yet completed, please do finish it faster. That was good. Shall we solve it one by one? Shall we solve it? Ready? Okay, the first one, seat for the mathematics, physics, and biology. We have 5:7:8. So 5, 7, 8. I'm writing that. Physics, biology. In exam, please don't keep doing these things. It will waste your time. So now the time being for you to explain alone, I'm writing it. 5, 7, 8. Okay, this is a proposal to increase the seat by 40%. So now this one would be difficult to solve it. So what we do is we will write it as 500, 700, and 800. $500, 700, 800. Same thing, 5, 7, 8. If I solve in that way, I might get it in decimal. It takes some time. So I'm just increasing the value and solving it so that it becomes easier. Did you get that? Any doubts in anyone? How did I get this 500, 700, 800? Anybody have any doubts? Please do let me know. Jackson, Shafula, Peter, Nepal, Nilofer. Anybody have doubts? Any? Any doubts? No. Okay. Now, what is 40% of 500? What is 40% of 500? 110% is 50. Then what is 40%? Find for 10% and multiply into 4, you get 40%. What is 10% of 500? Shafola. Yes, I multiplied it by hundreds. To the calculation to become easier, Jackson. What is 40% of 500? Make it fast. What is 40% of 500? Why are you taking so much of time to calculate? Swan, your calculation is just 10, that is 50 into 4, that is 200. Okay, 200, 40%. Now it is an increase. So what I should do, add 500 plus 200, 700. I'm adding 200 because it is increase. Next, 50%, 700 to 50%. What's 50% of 700? Yes, 350. So I get this also to be added because everything is increased. So I get 1050. Next is this 800 to be added with 75%. What 75% of 800? Yes, 600. So 25% is 200, then into 3 is 75%, that is 600. So this also to be added, so I get 1400 or 1000, 1400. Now, yeah, now I'm finding the ratio. What is the ratio of increased seats? So 700 is to 1050 is to 1400. Okay, 0, 0, 0, 70, 105, and this all are divisible by 7 times table. So if I divide this by 7 times table, it is 10, Again by 7 times table, this is 15. And again by 7 times table, this is 20. Again, I'm going to divide these all by 5 times table. So it is 2 is to 3 is to 4. That's it. Did you get it? Did you get it? Any doubts? Shall we go on with the next one? Shall we go on with the next one? Make it fast. Yes or no? It's not difficult. It is up to you. Is there any other method? Okay. So the other method is 5 is to 7 is to 8. So 40 percentage is 2. And this would be 3.5. 50 percentage is 3.5. And this is 6 plus 2, 14. Okay, then again I multiply into 10 because there is a decimal. 40 percentage of 5, 40 percent is 50 percentage of 7. Okay, this is just 6 plus 6. 6 is added. Okay, and that becomes 14. 5 is 2, 7 is 2, 8, where it is 2 is 2, 3.5 is 2, 6 increased. So it is all increased, so I need to add it. So 7 is 2, 10.5 is 2. The values are bigger, your calculation is simpler. Please do understand that because it's all proportion. Now in this, I want to first remove the decimal point. I cannot have it in decimal point. So that becomes again 70, 105, and 140. Simplifying that, again I get 2 is 2, 3 is 2, 4. That's it. You get it? Okay, done. The next question. A mixture of 60 liters, the ratio of the milk is 2 is to 1. So 60 liters of mixture with the ratio is 2 is to 1 of milk and water. That means 40 milk and 20 water. Okay, I hope you know how to split this 40 and 20. If anybody have doubt, please do ask. Okay, clear, right? So now, if this ratio becomes 1 is to 2, that means milk is 1 and water is 2. That means this stays the same. Yes, the quantity of water to be further added. Water is added, milk is not added. So 40 by 20 is the ratio. It was 2 is to 1. Now it became 1 is to 2. So water is further added. Done. So 40 is of 1 and what is of water. So how much water was further added? So 40 is of 1. 1 part is 40. Then what is 2 parts? One part is 40. What is two parts? Jory, 1 is 40. What is 2? Jory, 1 is 40. What is 2? Yes. In 80, I already have 20. Then how much more to be added? Already I have 20. Then how much more is added? Yes, 60. So further added is 60. That's 6. Further added is 60. I think this question, how many of you got answer? Let me check. Peter got 30. No. Okay, fine. That was good shuffle. You got the right answer. So it's 460 liters. The next A and B. Okay. We'll go on with the next question. Any doubts? Any doubts? We'll go on with the next one. Make it fast. Shall I clear it and go with the next one? So yes or no. Any doubts? Make it fast. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Vishal. Next, A and B, B and C, C and D. So I'll show you how to do it. An example question. On the 6th one, you can try it out. Is that okay? Okay. So A is to B ratio is 2:3. Okay. B is to C ratio is also 2:3. Now the question is, what is the ratio of 2:3? What is the ratio of A is to C? What is the ratio? Now A and B, and now I'll write it like this: A, B, C is 2:3, and B and C are 2:3. So now you know what is called proportion. Okay, anybody have doubt what is called proportion? Proportion means the value which is equal of that ratio. Any doubts in that? 2:3 can be written as 4:6. It can be written as 8:12, or it can be written as much more bigger value. Let's say 48:96. Yes. So that is proportion. Any doubt with the proportion? Any doubts? Okay. Proportion 2:3 can be written as 4:6. That means if I simplify again, I'll get 2:3. And next, this can be written as even 12 is to 18. That will also give me 2 is to 3 if I simplify it. Yeah, okay. Any doubts? 24 is to 36. That will also give me, if I simplify, 2 is to 3. Understood what is proportion? Okay, so the value of B will not change. It is fixed. The value of B will stay same. But when I compare, it will change. So for example, let's take 12. Okay, 4 is to 12 will give me 1 is to 3. Is it correct? Well, let me check. So 4 is to 12, the ratio is 1 is to 3. Any doubts? Three is to 12, the ratio is 1 is to 4. Any doubts? The number is same. The number is same, but the ratio are changing. Why it is changing? Because they are the factor change. 4 factor of 12 will be 3. 3 factor of 12 will be 4. So that it changes. Okay, I understood now what you said. Yes, you have to think. Adamu, what was your doubt? Make it fast, Adamu. Adamu, you can unmute yourself and tell me what is your doubt. Adamu, Adamu, yes. Tell me what's your doubt.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Good evening. Good afternoon.
Yes, my doubt is how do you get there? You said the factor of 2 is 4.
12.
Yeah, understood. And then 3 is
Okay.
6. Yes, that is if it's further simplified.
Yes.
Okay. So what about the others you have gotten? That is my doubt.
Okay, this is your example question for you to explain how to solve these kind of questions.
Okay.
So I have number 12 in both the cases, but the ratio is not same.
Okay.
This is what I was trying to convey. The number is same, but the ratio is not same. Because the other things what we compare are different. 4 is to 12 and 3 is to 12. The 12 is same, but the answer is not same because the factors are different.
Yes, sir.
Are you clear with that?
Yes, sir. The factors are different. Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So now in this question of A is to B, B is to C, I have 2 and 3, 3 and 2. So I'm comparing it. So 3 times 2 is 6. So here also I compare with 3. So 3 times 2 is 6. So I multiply here. 2 times 2 is also 4. So now what happens? 4 times 6 and 6 times 9. So 6 was the value, but when I individually make a ratio, it gives me 2 is to 3 and 2 is to 3. It gives me a change. Did you get that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now what is the ratio of A and C? That is 4 is to 9.
A and C.
4 is to 9. So like that, you have to do the sixth question.
Okay, sir.
Okay, can you all try now? But there are 4 members. Keep trying, you'll get the answer. Okay, shall we solve it? You're confused. Okay, fine. Okay, I'm clearing the screen. I think this one, yeah. A and B. So when you solve, when there are 4 members, always come from the last. So 2 is to 3, 4 is to 5, 6 is to 7. Okay, come from the last. So 5 times 6 is 30. 6 times 5 is also 30. So I'll multiply this times 5. I'll multiply this times 5. Okay, I understand why it doesn't match. That's fine. But still we'll solve it. 2 is to 3. Okay, and this becomes 20, bigger number, and this becomes 30, and again this is 30, and this is 35. So now I have to match this. So 3 and 20. So I don't have any other go than multiplying this into 20. If I do so, this also to be multiplied into 20. Right? Okay, then this to be multiplied into 3. Then this also to be multiplied into 3. So what happens automatically over here? These things also will get reduced. So it's into 3 and into 3. So now 20 times 2, 40. 20 times 3, 60. So 20 times 3, this is also 60. 30 times 3, it becomes 90. And this is also 90. 35 times 3. So that gives me 1, 5, 3, 15, 3, 3, 9, 105. Can I divide them all by 5 times tables? Yes. So I'm dividing it by 5, 5, 5, and 5. Just once, let me check it. 40, 20. Okay, 3, 20, 2, 5 into 5 into 6 into. Oh, okay, fine. I understood my mistake. I'm sorry. It's into 6. I just messed up with the number. Just a minute. I'll just rewrite it. I'll just rewrite it. To make it smaller, it's not needed. I'll just rewrite it. I just messed with the number. Okay, this is 4 is to 5. And this is 6 is to 7. Okay, 6 is to 7. So now I'm going from the reverse. So first, this to be multiplied into 5 into 5. No difference. This to be multiplied into 6 into 6. So 24. Then this to be multiplied into 8 into 8. It's done. Okay, why is that is 8 times 2, 16. 8 times 3, 24. 6 times 4, 24. 5 times 6, 30. Again, 5 times 6, 30. And 7 times 5, 35. So yes, A is 16, B is 24, C is 30. I just made a number mistake. Since everything looked red, I got confused. And this is 35. I also sometimes get confused. Okay, 16 is to 24 is to 30 is to 35. That's it. Understood, right? So this is 5 and this is 6. First, I want to sort it. 5 times 6 is 30. 6 times 5 is 30. First, it's done. So these both the ratios to be multiplied with a common number. That's 5. And these both the numbers to be multiplied with a common number. That is 6. And these both the number to be multiplied with a common number. That is 8. Okay. 8 times 2 is 16. 8 times 3 is 24. This is also 24, and this is 30, and this is 30, and this is 35. That's it. So 16 is to 24 is to 30 is to 35. Done. Any doubts? Okay. That's great. I think with the next class, I'll give you one more topic with this. That is partnership. We'll do some more quiz questions also with ratio, and we'll do the topic called partnership. And we can start with ratio. Then I think I might need a Saturday so that maybe this Saturday, or luckily if I'm there, so I can take up the class and we can finish some more topics. Did you get that? Did you get it? Okay. Not Sunday, Saturday. Not Sunday, Saturday. Yes, Jimmy, for sure. I think now it's time for the next class. Give me a reminder. We'll make it. See, Saturday you have a class. You have a class. I say that sometimes I may come so that you can solve if I'm available. Got it? You have your English class on Saturday. No, there's nothing. When is your exam? Which date? Let me check it. You have still time. No worries. Okay, Jackson. You might have more, another 1 or 2 months more. Solid. Okay. So Jim has introduced yes, Tanishriya, welcome. So he says it's shortcut. Let's check it. Loading, loading, loading. 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7. Okay. Okay, that's also good. That's fine. Good one. Partnership. Okay, the missing topics. Partnership averages. We'll look on the next class. Fine. Okay, have a great day all. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Louis. Thank you, Mainza. Thank you, Nilofer. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, Darshana, Kushalini, Shafola, Christine. Thank you, Annie. Thank you, Victor. Thank you all. Thank you very much. Goodbye, Simon. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's okay, Nilofer. You can follow with the YouTube video, you might be able to. Okay. Okay, thank you all. Have a great day, and let's catch up with the next class. I think that's tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow and Saturday will be there. So if you have an extra session, nothing to worry, we can solve it. Thank you all. Thank you. Bye-bye. Have a nice day to you all.